Hello, everyone, and welcome to the E3 special for 2010. I am Dustorm, your master of ceremonies.
I'm Brent Gamer, your secondary master of ceremonies.
I am AceofSpadesCard, your jester for the evening.
He's the tertiary master of ceremonies. I don't know anything past tertiary, so whoever's next is kind of screwed.
Apparently the other guy's being all quiet, so I'm Ninja, obviously the only normal guy here.
Ha ha.
And thanks for killing the silence and taking my idea of being the only normal guy here. I'm Unreal Chief, by the way.
But this is E3, this is the crazy episode.
The crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy!
crazy!
Podtacular, crazy edition.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday!
Be there.
Wacky waving inflatable arm tube man.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Oh god.
I'm John Harris with John Harris's Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man Emporium and Warehouse.
Wow, this is just crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not only is it a crazy train, it's been derailed.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna derail this crazy train, baby! Oh!
Oh,
Well, as you can already tell, we're already gone a little crazy. We've already talked for about an hour on random stuff. And
We kind of wasted all the good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It happens every time. We'll try to bring some of it back, maybe. Maybe?
You can ask maybe all you want. I can't guarantee.
No, we're screwed. This podcast is over.
Ah, dang it.
Thanks for showing for the intro.
What are we talking about this week, Dustin?
Well, this week we're talking about E3, I believe. The thing
Is that what's happening this week?
I believe, I don't know, what does E3 stand for? Electronic
Electronic Entertainment Expo.
something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of this E.
It's 3 E's and then they just put a little exponent 3 and it's all witty and such. They think they're smart.
Dude, you know what? I'm really surprised that they haven't tried to be really quote-unquote witty and call it E cubed. Like they have not done that. They haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet. So good
Great.
job,
Now
whoever hosts
no,
E3.
You just ruined it. They're gonna listen to this because they saw the label
Oh,
E3 and they were like, "That's a beautiful idea."
Oh my god, we can make the 3 smaller. It'll save on ink when we like print out flyers and shit. It'll be awesome.
So next
all
year,
your fault.
EQ.
It's all your fault.
You heard it
It's all
here
your
first.
Unfortunately, we heard it here first, so we know who to blame.
Yeah, you know what to edit on the Wikipedia page 10 years from now.
Limstash.
Oh gosh. Why do I have a feeling this podcast is going to be very witch-filled?
Fun-filled show, Dustin.
Yes, that does kind of equate to fun with this crowd.
As Phil Collins once said, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. I can feel the fun, Dustin.
Oh, I can feel something. Pedo tiger.
He's not sure what it is, but he can feel it. So we're talking about E3. Mainly
Yes.
the Microsoft press conference for E3.
Not mainly.
Oh, whatever.
And to clear this up for the aliens that discover our
Let's
rotting
see.
corpses in the
Looking
future,
at the
this is
show-
the 2010 E3.
Looking
Yeah,
at,
this is E3 2010.
yes, but looking at the show notes that you have compiled, it looks like it's mainly the Xbox Microsoft conference that we're going to deal with
And
here.
kind of.
Well, yeah, okay. There's something you need to understand about my show notes. Like, I start out ambitious. Like, I start writing stuff out, and then, like, after I start writing after a while, I'm like, maybe I need to write a little less, you know? Maybe I don't need to add this bullet point. And then finally, I'm just like, screw it, and I just put everything into one bullet.
Sorry,
Is
Sony. By
that
the time
why
we get
Sorry,
done, we're
Thunder
lazy.
3 bullets?
And it's not the reason Sony worked out that way is because they had the last press conference. I went in order of, like chronologically. Xbox came first, then Nintendo's press conference, then Sony's. So Sony got screwed over. I'm sorry, Sony.
Okay.
Not biased or anything because
I
we're
should-
Bracket/fanboy. End of bracket.
Ironically, I the one console I don't own is a Wii. So, if anything, I'm a PS3 fanboy.
I only own a PC and an Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Now you have the Skype sound in my audio. I have to.
I win.
Dang it!
You should just turn
wait,
off like all Skype audio.
I forgot. I'm supposed to be looking for something.
You know, just turn off all audio in general. Don't even listen to us. Just go blind.
Yeah,
you
just
should.
show our channel.
Sure.
It's just going to be Brent and Dustin. Yeah.
I forgot. I'm supposed to be looking for somebody. The hunt continues.
Oh,
This makes for
one of
great
Brent's-
podcast.
One of Brent's usernames? Is that
Yeah.
what it's for? Oh.
Still hunting for it.
Bet you I
You'll
can
never
find it.
find it. You'll never find it because it's fake. I lied.
I knew it. I knew it.
It doesn't exist. We need to move on.
Okay.
Somebody
Let's talk about something people care about other than sit around and engage in dead air.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So boobies.
Yeah, breasts.
Yeah,
Wait,
because
you
all of our
engage in
listeners
Left 4
don't
Dead?
care about perfection.
Talking about breasts. The breasts were
Brent
kind
Gamer,
of
you need to just
absent
go ahead and leave.
during these E3 press conferences.
This is the most off topic. Yeah, they were.
I mean, there weren't really any.
Where the heck are all the booth babes?
Where are all the boobs?
Oh my god.
Ah!
My god.
Oh, I can't
I've only
wait till
seen
BS
one
hears
I
this
think
one.
we
babe.
officially upgraded to a PG-13 podcast.
Just give it an NC-17 so we can do it.
That's what we were rolling with from the beginning. My bad.
Well, the
All right.
bleeping makes
Okay, so
it 13, I guess.
So Xbox.
So,
I don't know how the ratings go, anyways.
woo.
This is the
So, yeah,
internet.
so
Anything-
let's
have
start
you
with
seen 4chan, Dustin?
Yes,
oh, dear
I have.
lord.
Oh
Don't.
my God.
Okay, if 4chan it defies ratings, the internet defies a rating system.
They can't come up with ratings fast enough to cover all the crap that the internet comes up with.
I've often thought to myself, if I could take something back to the past, to like the 1800s or something, and show it to the natives, I would take 4chan. And just this
Look
is
what-
your future. This is it.
I just always love how Al Gore's saying he invented the internet, because then I just one day want to walk up to Al Gore and go, "This is what you invented. Aren't you proud?"
It'd be really ironic if it turned out that
Are
he
you
was-
crazy?
My plan to bring porn to unsuspecting masses has worked.
Oh boy.
we need to talk
So
about
anyway, yeah.
Xbox.
Yes,
Xbox.
Xbox. Let's talk
Xbox had a pre-show on Sunday, the Sunday before the week of E3, where they showed off Project Natal, which they announced to be renamed Kinect, Kinect, and we
No one could
haven't.
pronounce it.
When will companies stop renaming projects after they're done?
Well, I mean, that's
I
the
know,
point.
right?
That's the point of a code name. I mean,
No, but
I
remember when
would
the
think
Revolution, we were
would
like,
change.
but I remember when the Revolution was going to be a cool name for the console, and they're like, "Now it's the Wii."
Well, I think we always knew that Revolution was a code name, but we just didn't think they would change it to something stupid. It's like you don't go from like Revolution, that's a cool code name. I wonder what they're gonna come up with to replace it. Oh, Wii. Like what?
Come on, kids, play with our Wii.
Now, to be fair, I like Kinect far more than I like Natal.
I was really
like-
hoping you were going to say you really like to play with your Wii.
I do. I do too. I mean, but I don't have to say
that
that.
too, but that's off topic.
That's implied.
This is so PG-13 and up, isn't it?
Nah, this is for the kids.
Yeah, kids.
This one's for that little Asian girl that we'll talk about later.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Anyway, so yeah, they on Sunday they had the Natal, now known as Kinect event, where they brought out Cirque du Soleil to perform some crazy ass Broadway style act. We haven't seen it yet. As of they didn't record the event or stream it live. No
Well,
cameras were allowed.
They did record it. It's just they're being all
Well,
secret.
yeah,
about
they
it.
recorded
It's
it.
on game trailers.
Yeah.
Is it?
Supposedly they're going to air it on Nick at Night tonight. I think it's already aired. Actually,
It'll be out by the
what?
time this podcast launches.
I barely had enough time yesterday to watch the Microsoft press conference. And
Wait,
that's
hold,
what I watched.
they're gonna air it on Nick at Night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of the MTV networks and
That'll
Nickelodeon.
be hilarious.
Wait, Nickelodeon is an MTV network?
Mm-hmm.
I had no
Dude, that's
clue.
You
gonna be
did
so
not
hilarious.
know
That
that? Oh my
explains
god, you
so
failed
much.
hardcore.
That explains so much.
Did I just blow
Some
your
family
mind?
gets
Yes,
on.
His
you
childhood is
blew my
ruined.
mind.
Some family
Who
gets
do you
on. We're
think
gonna watch the
Nickelodeon was
Cosby
owned
Show.
by?
Ah!
MTV used to be cool. There was a time when MTV was quote unquote the before they
There was
started
a time
airing
when
like
MTV yeah.
And then Vanilla Ice happened.
well,
No,
when
there
they
used to be a
discovered
time
wait a
when
minute, we could start doing stuff other than music videos. That's when they started sucking. When they did what their name implied, namely playing music videos, that was great. Like when they had Beavis and Butthead and shows that didn't completely, crush my soul, that was great.
Wait,
But now
but
they
that's
just-
what Beavis and Butthead was designed to do.
Beavis and Butthead was an alright show for its time. It's pretty funny. I like Mike Judge. I mean, I'm like one of the few people on earth that likes Mike Judge. I think.
I'm sorry, I was only 6 and 7 when I was exposed to that show. And then it died shortly after, so...
Yeah,
I never got it.
it had a pretty. It was actually kind of a short run. It was definitely a product of its time, kind of that early '90s weird stage where we were transitioning out of the crazy ass '80s and moving into the future.
The future
Of
where we're all
gaming.
slaves to our
Ah,
video
future.
game
The
masters.
future of Windows 95.
Wait, no,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no. Let's not go past the decade, shall we?
We're doing another decade of gaming.
That at least covers Halo 1.
I don't know what to say about the Cirque du Soleil event. Really,
It was-
from what I heard, it was kind of a stupid. Like journalists were forced to wear LED ponchos
Yeah.
or thing.
Well,
I
like
don't
I can confirm that.
yeah, they everybody in the audience basically had to wear these weird ponchos, and I think they all glowed or something. Like
Yeah, what was up with that? Why
I
they
don't
have
know.
to?
Just some
it
kind of
glowed
effect.
blue, I believe, when something epic happened during the show.
No, see, what it really was.
I was
is
trying to get a screen cap.
Xbox really just wanted to throw a kick rave party.
Yeah. Blue Man Group was there, and everybody got wet.
Oh yeah, that's
Whoa,
awesome.
I haven't seen
whoa, now.
Not in that way, you perv. It's a kid's show.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sounds cool enough, but it's just kind of weird for an E3 event. So we're gonna move past the Sunday Cirque du Soleil event and move to the big show that happened on Monday. At the beginning of the press conference, the Microsoft CEO Don Matrick walked out, and he announced that every game that they would be showing during their press conference would be exclusive to the Xbox 360. So they weren't going to be showing any multi-console titles, I guess.
Thank God,
So,
no Final Fantasy. Thank God.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what Final
That's
Fantasy past Final Fantasy 13 is going to be on Xbox? I don't think
Or,
Final
you know-
Fantasy 13. I know Final Fantasy 13 Versus isn't going to be on Xbox 360.
I thought you were going to say about any Final Fantasy that anyone cares about, but yeah, your discussion's right too.
Hey, 13's all right. I played
I
13.
love Final Fantasy.
My
As a series.
problem is the name. They really need to change it because no one believes anymore that it's the Final Fantasy.
Well, I mean, that actually has a story that goes all the way back to the first Final Fantasy when.
Yeah, and I know the story. That's what I'm saying though.
No, you
After
know the
like
story, though, but-
13,
But once you establish that name, you can't just decide, well, we're gonna change it now. Like
I don't know. they changed the
Basically, he just
story
wants
enough.
again to be appended to the end of.
that's like if you look back, if you think of the name Star Wars, that name is kind of stupid. Then what is it? It's Star Wars. It's like what's
Wars
the
up
movie
in the
about? There's
stars,
these
bro.
wars, and it's like up in stars.
No, I don't want to
Like,
hear it.
look at
Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, once you establish something like that, you can't go back and change it. I think Final Fantasy's a cool name. It's like if someone wrote a book about my life, I want it to be called Final Fantasy.
Do you have fantasies,
Actually.
Brent?
I have fantasies all the time. I have many fantasies. Fantasies
Riding chocobos.
The Chocobos ride me in my fantasies,
Oh,
but
God.
I'm joking. That's messed up. Moving on to things that aren't related to bestiality. So after Don Matrick said that all of the games would be exclusive to the Xbox 360, they brought Dude Huge himself, Cliff Bleszinski.
Yeah, whenever I got to that point, since I'm not a big Gears fan, I just skipped over.
Yeah, I can
It
understand.
looks nice.
I can understand not being a Gears fan, but I enjoy Gears. It's a fun little.
I mean,
series.
don't get me wrong. I have played the first Gears. It was okay, but I'm just not a big fan of it.
I think this one's gonna be all right because it's gonna have like a 4-player co-op. You know, everybody can jump in and play the campaign. It's gonna have female Gears. It's got Anya and what's her name, Sam.
Sam, yeah, Sam's
Yeah.
hot. Yeah, I'd hit it.
I read the books and I thought they'd bring in another chick. Can't remember her name. She was like Ty. You know that Islander dude.
So Sam's a lesbian, right?
Apparently. I don't know what's going on.
Like
with
Oh,
Sam.
snap, what?
Just wanted to make sure.
Like that's all you
Oh,
want to
disappointment.
New
Oh, man.
weapons, new multiplayer modes, new story. No, she's a lesbian, right?
Yeah, man. Well,
That's the only
Yeah,
thing that counts
that's
now. She's a
that's-
lesbian.
Like I heard about beast mode, but I never checked up on it to see what the heck it was.
Oh.
Oh,
if there is not Sam on Anya Rule 34 somewhere on the internet, I'm gonna
I
be
guarantee
great.
you it's already there. I guarantee you.
I guarantee. Yeah,
You know what?
I agree.
We are
You know
not
what?
going to look.
No,
for
no.
We are
no.
not going to look for it in this podcast.
Not during the show, but I can guarantee after
Too
the
late.
show.
Well, I'm not going to say anything about after the show, but during the show, we're not doing it. Okay.
So what did you guys think of the Gears trailer, just in terms of gameplay? I mean, it didn't show much gameplay, but just kind of based on
I'm
the trailer, what do you think's gonna happen?
I'm a huge sucker for any kind of co-op, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Do you
they
think,
added weapon swap.
6-player co-op?
Co-op style?
Spawn on your bro.
Co-op?
yep, Spawn on Bro co-op style.
Yep.
Jeff Keighley's gonna regret that for the rest of his life.
I could just picture him like with his kids and hey, are you jumping in the game, son? Yeah, I'm gonna spawn on you, Dad, co-op style.
Oh, boy.
Jump in.
Jump in, let's do it.
Co-op style.
Yeah,
Speaking of
so
jumping, you seen the new Xbox 360 logo with the
Yeah,
weird
I
green
don't-
waves everywhere?
I like the old one better.
Yeah.
The sound is too abrupt.
I don't
Yeah.
At
care.
least the old one, it was a nice.
it was
Here it's like
subtle.
green lines in your face. Go.
Like,
It was-
you're
it was a
gonna-
lot
Really
more,
gonna complain
like,
about- Are we really gonna complain about the logo? Like,
I am.
yeah,
Oh, I am.
Ah,
Yeah.
my ear.
I am.
We're a gaming podcast. That's what we do.
yeah,
We about
There-
trivial stuff.
there's a long line of complaints I have, and complaining about the logo is on the bottom of that list.
Have you seen the Gears of War reload bar? It's too purple.
Yeah,
Jeez.
man, I hate it. Stupid. Have you seen Dom's beard?
Wow.
God,
Too hairy.
someone needs to get that dude a Gillette. Maybe that could be a product tie-in. Like he finds a Gillette razor, he finally like takes his beard off.
He takes the Pro Guide challenge.
He's like, these 5
Oh,
blades
yeah.
are amazing, so smooth.
You know, actually, that brings up a interesting point. If companies like that would actually do product placements for video games, that they would attract a lot more younger audience.
No, because
I
we
did
all
not
know that product placement in games is really distracting from the main thing.
No, I
Like-
mean not in game. I mean like using
Using game
like, in their
footage.
advertiser, yeah, in their advertisements.
Oh,
Halo Gold.
yeah.
Halo. I could just see it. Gold pond powder for the Halo.
Oh god.
Teabagging, making your balls itchy.
all right, we're moving. We're moving on. Okay, so they showed off the Halo Reach single-player trailer. It wasn't really a trailer as much as it was just a cutscene and some gameplay.
Space battles.
Oh yeah, yeah. They,
Orgasm.
Space
Ah.
battles.
man, I was
Only
watching
Space
that
Battles
trailer
suck.
and the thing I kept thinking was, man, that looks like Halo. Oh boy.
but it did.
It's
Well,
definitely
that's the
different.
point. I mean, it didn't.
Black Halo.
It's like I played this back 3 years ago in Halo 3. This is awesome.
Really, it's still fun.
I know it's still fun. It's
Best
just the
part.
fact that it's I don't know. I think I have unrealistic expectations when I go into
It
stuff
feels
like
like
that.
a return back to Halo 1, though.
You can't see the space battles and think that's Halo. I mean, if anything, that was
Well,
Starfield.
not the space battle, but like the Normandy Beach style run kind of reminded me
You
of
know,
Halo.
I feel kind of bad because when I first saw the space battle theme, I was like, wait, Star Fox got in
Do a
this
barrel
somehow?
roll.
Yeah,
Do
I
a
was
barrel
like,
roll.
'cause look, you actually see him do a barrel roll, and that's literally the first thing that came to mind.
Oh yeah.
I think it's awesome, though. I mean, Star Fox is not a bad thing.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. It's
think-
just,
Well, I mean, it's a bad thing now, but it
Do you
did.
think- Do you think the Halo PC community had anything to do with it?
Absolutely.
All the space, all the
Yes.
space maps that they made.
yo,
No.
dog, we
Plus-
heard you
plus all
like
the
Star
kids
Fox with your Halo, so we put some Star Fox barrel rolls in your Halo, so you can barrel roll while you barrel roll.
We heard you kids like Star Fox memes, so we put Star Fox in our game.
So you can barrel roll while you barrel roll. Anti.
Damn.
Oh,
4chan
awesome! I can
kids.
barrel roll. Oh wait, where the crap is my Z button?
You know the worst part is everyone's
That's
gonna be
your
barrel
laptop
rolling and they're not gonna realize like that's not doing anything. All you did was move my cursor a little bit
You
to
just
the
moved
right.
to the left.
But if you barrel roll, you deflect lasers.
No, it does not
No.
gonna work like that.
Doesn't work like that.
It better work like that.
Well, I hate to
False
be a
advertisement.
If it doesn't, then I'm just throwing the controller down and just leaving.
I
If
hate,
I do a barrel roll and it doesn't deflect plasma, I'm gonna get super pissed.
I
They
hate
need
to
to-
be a Sony press con disappointment, but it's not gonna happen.
Oh, the cool thing that I'm not sure everybody noticed about this little mission here with the fighter thing is right before he gets on, there's like a picture of a Covenant cruiser, like a hologram or whatever. So what I'm thinking is we board like a cruiser, and there's some Covenant.
There was a point in the books where you did board a cruiser.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah, and
It
it
was-
was
it was-
Reach.
It was Chief, but you still.
yeah, this is a
maybe
completely
someone else
different
helped them.
story, but
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's Reach.
oh
It's
yeah,
it is- it is
it's
Reach,
from a
but-
completely different point of view though.
Right, they're not following them. Do you think? Well, I guess did Bungie?
Eric Nyland did write First Strike, and he was like really influential down there. So
Did Bungie say anything definitive that Chief wasn't going to be in the game, or that you just weren't going to play Chief?
They never said anything about
So
Chief
you
really.
might,
They
actually-
never
bet you-
confirmed nor did I.
so you
denied
might
that.
actually meet Chief in Reach.
that'd be weird.
It's
I'm supposed to
possible,
play
but
as
during the timeline, he was up on a space station, and then after he was on the space station, he jumped in the Pillar of Autumn and said, "See you."
Yeah.
That,
What I
that-
want,
at the
I
time
thought he was on the ground though at one point on Reach.
Nope.
he was,
never went.
but I'm not sure where this gets introduced into the book.
I
Yeah.
see, I
Because
see Bungie effing with our mind and going, some Spartan already cleared y'all's objective. Here's a new objective.
and that would be the Master Chief.
You'd be like, you son of a... I'm supposed to be doing that. That'd
Here's
be the
what
first
I
time
want.
you genuinely get mad at
Hey,
Chief.
Cortana.
I want the Master Chief to be in a comedic romantic relationship with Kat.
With who?
Oh, wow. He
Kat.
can't be.
What
He's got
the-
Cortana.
Well, dude,
Although
that
she-
doesn't mean anything.
Although she could get jealous. That would be actually pretty funny if he
That just
started
means
to,
that
like,
Kat's a homewrecker.
Master Chief has an artificial.
Wait. What
fetish.
about? Well, no, I'm not going to say this because this would break.
Do it. Do it.
You have to do it. This is the only podcast that you can do it, Dustin. Like, get it out.
What about,
Get it out
what
now.
about relationship with Dr. Halsey?
Oh,
She's
no,
like
that
old.
wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah, I
You
thought.
do understand that she's like
I-
60.
Well,
she's
yeah,
a dilf.
She's like
thought that-
old.
That's
She's
a
definitely
DILF.
gilf.
A doctor I'd like to, well, you know.
yeah. Once I thought that, I was like, yeah, that'd be going too far. So you guys egged me on to say it.
I
so-
think it'd be interesting though if like they did like a comedic romantic thing between Chief and someone else, and then had Cortana be like, "Who's she?"
Well, Cortana wasn't in Chief until after they left Reach, right?
That's a good point. Yeah, because remember it wasn't later until he got his armor upgraded that they actually gave him
I can't
AI
remember.
support.
Hold on, let me pull down my book. You guys keep.
That'd be a great conversation. Like Cortana's like, Chief, there's something I have to tell you. Even though I'm only an artificial intelligence,
I'm a virgin.
I've grown feelings for you, Master Chief. I love you. And then Chief's like, you realize I'm gay, right?
I could just picture
So
like
Johnson was his lover. That explains a lot.
That does explain a lot.
Johnson
but
loves
see-
the ladies.
Send me out with a bang.
I know what
Oh.
the ladies like.
You remember Johnson knows what the ladies like.
That's what I just said.
I know, that's what
Halo
I'm saying.
2. From Halo
Johnson knows
2.
what the ladies
Well,
like.
gay guys like, what the ladies like too.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Talking about knowing what the ladies like, we're moving on. We're moving on to Connectimals.
Oh,
So,
you're gonna make
uh,
that connection?
You're gonna
So,
leave Halo for Pedo Tiger?
Oh yeah.
So apparently, a little Asian girl gets way too excited to play with a virtual tiger. What's
Yeah.
going up with?
Way too excited.
I
Like
was actually, if I were going to put a headline on a newspaper explaining that event, I would
Potato
say, little Asian girl pets pussy gets way too excited.
I hate to say it though. But I could see that as a
After this podcast comes out, I fully expect the feds to break my door down and arrest me.
No, Brent, they'll send me to do it.
Yeah.
Dustin, if you come, I will drive my 2001 Firebird into you. I will jump in my bird and I will drive directly into your stomach.
That's assuming that he doesn't see it coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
you already told me your plan.
Okay,
The
so
only thing with that is I can see that being a big chick magnet though.
What, driving
Oh, I
into
know
people's
what.
stomachs?
Oh,
Yes.
yo, baby, watch me drive my Firebird into Dustin's belly.
the connectional.
Oh,
Oh,
see,
Connectimals. Okay,
Now
this
I'm
is
just imagining. Now I'm just imagining.
Oh,
Sergeant
Connectimal.
Johnson
Okay,
playing
okay. Let's give people some context here. Microsoft announced that Natal will be called Kinect. We've already established that. So they were
Yes.
showing off games that you can play with Kinect, that you can use motion without a controller. So it's completely motion based. So this little Asian girl comes out on stage and they have a game called Connectimals.
which
And
is
with
totally
Kinect-
not a ripoff of Nintendogs.
Yeah, totally. And anyway, the Connectimals are basically animals on screen, and you interact with the animals by, reaching your arm out and quote unquote like petting them and
Oh,
talking
see,
to them and stuff.
knowing
Yeah,
the
I'm-
context of this, my
Touching
mind's
the
already
animal.
going.
So anyway, like little kids, it's fun. Like I can imagine if I were a 10-year-old girl and I could pet a virtual tiger and talk to it and have it
Could you
meow.
imagine at night?
That'd be pretty
There,
awesome.
there went my dreams.
Brent, we all know that you're gonna be in line just for Natal and Connectimals, all right?
Oh, I'll rent Connectim. I'm not gonna make any qualms about it. I will probably rent Connectimals for real just to see what it's like.
No, not rent. You're
No,
gonna
you're
buy
gonna
that.
buy.
Well, I always rent before I buy though, generally.
No.
Well,
no, you're
what
gonna
if
be
it's
like-
what if it's bundled with Kinect though?
I could see you like pre-ordering that sucker. I want a better tiger.
Here's the thing. I think that they will bundle their Kinect sports mix or whatever in the hell they're calling it. I think they'll bundle the sports.
Just
Yeah,
like the Wii did.
Yeah,
To compete with.
just like the Wii did,
Yeah.
because
Huh,
it has more
Just like the
demo
Wii
function.
did.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
What else can we rip off from Nintendo?
And then there was the Fit thing from what is it, Ubisoft?
That
Yeah,
thing actually
Ubisoft.
looked kind of cool.
Oh my god. My
You know
mom
what, that
came in.
actually-
I'm
my mom
sorry.
came in
I'm
and
sorry,
watched
but
that up.
using a video game to work out just seems like you're cheating.
It's not really working out that much. I mean, it's like
No,
aerobicizing. It's I don't know.
But
I guess
but
it
you
could-
have to admit that a workout with Kinect is significantly more. I don't
well,
know.
I mean, if you're petting a tiger, I guess.
I'm just saying that a Wii workout seems less, kind of active than a Kinect workout. It seems like you're burning more calories on Kinect than you would with Wii.
Yeah, because the Wii's all about like hand motions and
Can we get back to the little
actors'
Asian girl?
body.
I want to finish
Yes,
that conversation. Okay, so Connectimals comes out, little Asian girl starts petting the virtual tiger and saying, come here, Skittles! She named the tiger Skittles, by the way. She's like, and basically it was cute and she ran off stage. But, it kind of it showcased the Kinect's voice recognition and motion controls. I don't know how well it did. What did you guys think about the voice recognition?
I thought actually the voice recognition was pretty smart. I mean, that kind of voice recognition you kind of see in computers already with the voice to text.
Assuming that it
made
real-time
sense.
video, no smoke and mirrors stuff.
The only catch will be with that is how complex commands you can make and how well it executes those commands. Like, say from the dashboard and, like, say, play from Netflix Constantine. If you could do that straight from the dashboard, that would be awesome.
Xbox turn into an Autobot.
Xbox. Hand job.
But another thing is that a lot of that voice command stuff you can only use for like Netflix or Facebook or Twitter, and I don't use any of those except the only thing I really use is Netflix on my Xbox.
Yeah, that's all I use.
That's it.
How about Zune?
I don't use Zune.
Zune's like a pay-to-use service. It's not like pay-to-use, but like everything on there costs money. There's like nothing free.
I buy my CDs and I put them on my iPod. And if I had a Zune, I'd put them on my Zune. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't. And maybe this is just techie guys are too techie. I don't get the social media on the console where you don't have keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, that's because you don't have any friends, Dustin.
Ah!
No, I'm joking. I have never used social media on my Xbox.
I mean, I've logged into Twitter and Facebook to see what it's like, but I really haven't used it at all.
Well, I just don't have any incentive to. It's much easier and just as quick to go onto my computer, my laptop, and just do it from there.
It's quicker.
Because I have a keyboard.
And you can do so much
I have
more.
a real keyboard.
And my computer is sitting right next to my Xbox.
Like, what if I want to, find something and then post it on Twitter by like with a Bitly link, What if I find some clever article on Kotaku, and I want to share it to the world?
Why are you searching for that now?
I'm not doing anything.
Oh my God! Yeah, send it my way.
Doing what?
Okay, the people don't know what we're talking about. So yeah, there's no reason to use social media on your Xbox, so don't do it. And if you do it, then you're an idiot. Good job. Harmonix announced a new game, Dance Central, for
that
Kinect.
actually looks pretty cool.
You can break it down on Kinect, and it almost looked 1-to-1 movement to on-screen character movement.
Yeah,
like in real life.
That was the biggest announcement for Kinect for me.
Well, I mean that was the seller for me, really.
Yeah, that was the seller.
Just seeing what looked like 1-to-1 ratio movement between the game and the actual person. Yeah. Shake that.
Oh gosh.
that was the worst dead air ever.
There's a reason we're all silent.
Yeah, there is.
I don't understand why we're all so. Well, why? Tell me the reason.
Don't worry about it.
No.
Are you guys still looking at that?
We'll tell you when we're
your eyes now. All right.
Did you link to it? Oh, dude.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We'll be including that in the link dump.
No, we won't. No, we won't. Oh my God.
Oh, dude.
If you want to know what we're talking about, rewind.
You don't want to know what we're talking about. We're moving on to Nintendo's press conference.
What, you don't want to talk about any other Xbox?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I feel violated.
You only brought this on yourself, guys.
I guess I did kind of ask for it, but...
Oh, gosh. That is...
Be careful what you wish for, kids. So Nintendo's press conference, Reggie Fils-Aimé comes out. Well, I mean, I don't think it was Reggie first. Miyamoto comes out and he's like, "Yo, check it out! I've got a Master Sword and a Shield, and gonna announce the new Zelda game." So they announced The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword for Nintendo Wii, and if you have a Motion Plus, you will be able to move your character's sword around. You'll be able to move Link's sword like 1-to-1 ratio style. It didn't look 1-to-1. Maybe it was just some technical problems with the presentation, but it looked like it was kind of janky. And you use the nunchuck to control the shield, which you will use to deflect various enemy attacks. What'd you guys think of the new Zelda?
Well, I didn't watch the conference. The only one I've been able to watch is the Microsoft one. But quick flashback to that. That reminds me of the LucasArts game that they made, the lightsaber dueling one.
Oh yeah, Star Wars for Kinect.
I'm surprised you didn't bring that one up.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I guess we could talk about that real quick too. So they showed Star Wars Kinect.
They signed an exclusive deal with LucasArts to make it.
Yeah.
Isn't it going to be one of the releasing games with Kinect?
I think it might be a launch game.
There's like 15 different titles that launch with it.
2011, I believe.
Oh.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone?
Wait, what? What'd you say?
The LucasArts game is going to be released in 2011.
Really?
Hold on, let me just.
You might be right. No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, I don't care. I mean, there's a Star Wars Kinect game coming out. It looks kind of on rails. You won't be moving the character really, but you will be able to do various character movements. You'll be able to swing around a lightsaber with real 1-to-1 motion. You can do flips or not. I guess you could do a flip if you can do it in real life. You can turn around. You can do force pushes and various force maneuvers, and then you can fight Darth Vader.
The only thing with those kind of games though is that you don't have the physical device in your hands, or if you actually did, it'd be cool if the game could recognize that and extend your skeleton with it. Do you think have that kind of ability? Like if you grab another object, it can actually integrate it?
Several games actually involve different objects, like they were expoing.
I mean, that would be a perfect selling point for all these extra things like the Wii has. You know how the Wii has the tennis racket and the baseball bat and that kind of stuff?
Yeah. That
would be a great selling point, is if you could get those peripherals and use them in-game and extend your skeleton with those to make it that much more accurate.
Well, I guess you could do that with just about any plastic peripheral. I don't know if it'd make it more accurate, but you'd have the tactile feel of having something in your hand when you're swinging around.
You could use a real-life peripheral, but I mean, it'd be cool if you could use that real-life peripheral and pull it in.
I don't think it counts as a peripheral if it's just a random prop.
Maybe.
I don't know. I've seen like the Kinect and Animals or whatever it's called. The early expo they had of it was you had this little like card and you'd that was your menu. Like you'd flash it up on the screen and use it to select things.
Oh, yeah.
And you could use whatever for that. You could use like a playing card.
One last thing on Microsoft, so we can move on to these other things, is that it'd be cool if Natal can actually scan you and like make a mirror image of you on your avatar. Like update your avatar to actually fit you.
That'd be cool.
There'd be too many ugly people on Xbox Live.
I mean, I'm not saying that it'd be an option.
So attractive people can do it, and then ugly people don't have to.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That sounds awesome.
I don't think face mapping is that far yet. I think it's still going to turn out with ugly people.
It's got a while. It's got a little way to go. So because nobody knows a lot about Legend of Zelda, and they didn't really show that much anyway, we're going to move on to Kirby Epic Yarn. Do any of y'all care about Kirby?
It's down there. Never mind. Continue. Sorry, I didn't read the show notes beforehand.
Do any of you care about Kirby? Do you like Kirby?
I've never played a Kirby game, but I mean, I've always liked the character.
Yeah. So they're
I
making
only cared for Kirby and Super Smash Brothers.
Oh gosh, I just thought of the Kirby Snoop Dogg mix.
Oh God.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
The little
Heck.
animation with the music that someone mixed together. Continue. I'll link it in the chat.
I mean, you go ahead because all I can say is that there's a new Kirby coming out and it looks weird.
I'm watching the
It's
trailer
got
right
a
now.
weird art style.
Oh, it's like this weird, like kind of, what's that game called? Little Big Planet kind of thing.
Yeah, it's got like a Little Big Planet style thing going on. Have you ever played Crayon Physics?
Do what?
Yeah, that's basically what this is.
Have you ever played the game Crayon Physics?
No.
That game is awesome.
The art style is very similar to Crayon Physics, just in the way that everything's an outline. You know, and they don't really have any like inside filling. Like Kirby and every enemy and stuff are outlines. In this
Yeah, they're all
game.
transparent.
They're all transparent. I didn't see Kirby suck anybody in.
He uses his yarn for that, apparently.
Yeah,
Like
but that's stupid. I mean, Kirby's big thing is that, you know, he sucks. Kirby sucks.
There you go.
And not in a sucky way.
No, he just sucks. He sucks like a vacuum.
That was my point. But yes. And then
He likes to, you know, he likes to suck it in. Sometimes he spits it out. Sometimes he doesn't. I mean, that's just how Kirby works.
Oh, geez, I'm looking at a Kirby turns into a tank in this. Apparently, that's awesome.
That sounds awesome.
I think I might buy this.
You know what's
Kirby,
more
Modern
awesome?
Warfare 2.
You know what's more awesome than Kirby as a tank? Nintendo 3DS.
No.
Uh-oh. See, I haven't seen any of this, so this is going to be news to me.
Yeah, it's news to you.
Nintendo releases yet another DS. End of story.
The
It's
DS.
not
again.
another DS. You have
So,
just based off of the
Let
off of
Brent
the Street Fighter thing.
rant. Let Brent rant. This is his time to rant. Well, the whole show is his time to rant, but it's Brent's time to rant.
I enjoy ranting. This is not just a DS. If you have seen the screens of Kid Icarus, the new Kid Icarus that's coming out on it, or Star Fox, the graphics on the 3DS are crazy good. They are levels beyond the DS's graphical capability.
What about compared
Alright,
to the
so-
PSP?
They're closer to that of the GameCube, really. And I think they're better than PSP, personally. They look pretty good. You really have to see them to appreciate them. But again, the thing about the DS is the DS really wasn't about graphical power, but it's just the fact that the DS does look better now. You know, and 3DS is going to have the 3D visuals without glasses. You won't have to wear glasses. They said a problem is that it kind of has a narrow viewing angle. So like it gets uncomfortable if you view it at a weird angle, so you have to be kind of perfect. But it has a slider on it where you can turn the 3D effect up and down. I guess you could turn it off completely if you want. It's got two cameras on the front that allow you to take 3D pictures. I don't know how the hell that works, but I guess your pictures will be in 3 dimensions.
OMG. Now you're going to have to have a new program to view that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. So 3DS for everybody that enjoys games mobilely. I don't know what else to say about it. It's pretty bad.
Fair enough. I
Dead
didn't
air.
so I can't comment.
Oh god. All right, well we'll move on to Sony because we've said everything we can say about Nintendo.
you want question about the new 3DS?
Go for
Would
it.
have the camera on it.
What camera?
Like
The
DS.
front-facing camera?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. It's DSi compatible, so I think it has to. Yeah.
All right.
So there you go. You got the front-facing camera, and then you've got the two cameras on the back for 3D photos. 3D.
Nah.
3D.
So will the 3DS become the new digital camera?
No. I mean, what are you talking? There are different like levels of photography for different people. Like some people don't care about quality
like
shit.
the casual photographer, just taking, or not even casual, just consumer basis. Like you're in the moment, you take a picture.
I say if you're a 10-year-old that apparently has one of the 3DSs at hand, sure. Maybe if you're like older enough, you'll probably just settle for an iPhone or something of that range.
Yeah.
I will never buy an iPhone.
I would never let anybody know that I have a 3DS. I wouldn't like whip that thing. Hey guys, I'm gonna take a 3D photo of you. So
Stand
cheese.
still while I spin around you.
Probably get punched in the gut and take my 3DS. I don't know. Okay. So how much do you guys care about Sony? You guys like Sony products? Sony gaming products?
I stopped since Jack and Daxter.
Dustin,
the
you don't
only
see that.
Sony games I've ever played is Need for Speed, and
Or do you like Final Fantasy?
and Pyro or Spyro.
Spyro? Pyro?
Spyro.
Crash
Come on.
Bandicoot.
It's been a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
so,
more than years.
yeah, Sony's press conferences have traditionally, well, I mean, not traditionally, for the past about 4 or 5 years, Sony press conferences have sucked pretty bad.
Yeah.
But this year was all right. They have a new ad campaign out with Kevin Butler, their fictitious, VP of everything. They have on the ads, and he's real snarky. He's funny, quick-witted. It's a cool campaign. I like Kevin Butler, and they brought Kevin Butler out on stage during the press event. He had a big speech about how gamers only have one master in gaming, and forever shall he reign, or something. It's pretty funny.
So who's our master?
The gaming is our master. Forever shall he reign. Apparently.
Which I thought was great, but I mean, like, I'm getting
didn't
all that
announce
from
anything.
the 360. I mean, like, that doesn't make me want to buy a PS3.
Kevin Butler doesn't make you want to buy a PS3?
No, I mean, sure, like, I get his whole spiel about gaming being awesome, but
His sheer presence doesn't make you want to buy Sony products?
not really.
Like, you didn't see Kevin Butler, and like every time you see him and he says something, you're like, I want a PS3.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So I guess
Need to
Kevin
bring
Butler.
in Sean Connery to be the same thing, but for the Xbox. The day is mine.
I'm Sean Connery. And
When I'm not
played
busy. When I'm not busy, I like to watch little Asian girls play Kinect. I always knew Sean Connery was a pedophile. Anyway,
The rule the day you crossed me, Trebek.
more important than Kevin Butler is the fact that Gabe Newell came out of the closet and said that he is going to. Valve has started to develop for PlayStation 3. Namely, he is bringing Portal 2 to the PlayStation 3, and it will support Steamworks.
What's
So how you like them apples?
Yeah, explain this Steamworks voodoo that
No.
you speak of, because I have no idea what it is.
My understanding of Steamworks is pretty slim, but from what I understand, they basically save your game data and your game settings in the cloud.
So it's
You-
like
So
the
you can-
cloud.
Yeah, it's basically their version of the cloud. And it's their place on the cloud with which to store your information, so that you can switch between computers and stuff and still have your save game settings.
Will those settings be cross-platform to the PC?
Get this, I just googled Steamworks, and it says that Steamworks is a gay bathhouse at 5 Martin Old Brutton in Edinburgh.
All right.
So there you go.
Portal 2 has game
We were wrong. We were wrong the whole time. It's a gay bathhouse. They're bringing it to PS3.
I guess.
Oh my! This makes the announcement that much more awesome.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Now, there is a brewery that's named Steamworks.
But it's not a gay
So-
bathhouse.
Okay,
doesn't
No, it's not.
enough with the Google games. No more Google games.
Google Games.
Actually,
Nope.
this was Bing. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Google
Yeah, we're
games?
using Bing. We're Microsoft.
Do you not know
Lackeys.
what Google Games is? It's where you start typing in a search and you see what results pop up for the first few words you put in.
Isn't that like what Google is? I don't understand how that's a game.
Never mind. Guys,
Do we get points?
No, it's
Okay, maybe I was wrong about Steamworks. I don't think it's the cloud thing. I know that Steam has a service that allows it to save games and stuff, but it says that Steamworks is a free development and publishing suite, granted at Valve's discretion with the Unreal 3 engine license that gives developers access to every component of Steam.
Yeah,
so it's like a Steam API.
It's
Wait,
basically
maybe-
Steamworks on your console now.
wait, would that be a comparison to XNA?
No, because it's
No.
kind of. It's a framework, but it's not a gaming framework. It's like a network.
It basically just says, "Hey, you like Steam? Here you go. Get into Steam.
It's on your console.
Just with our network. Here you go. Have fun with it."
So
It's more like Windows Live. You know how on Windows Live for the PC you can see your Xbox friends?
It's like Connectables. You know when that
it's like
tiger comes
Connectables.
out? You know when the tiger comes out and you name it Skittles and you start petting it? It's like that.
What are you linking me to, Chief?
I'm naming my tiger Snickers.
Snickers?
Snickers.
Why Snickers?
So I can go, "Come here, Snickers! Shh! Don't tell anybody!"
What I didn't understand was that it was a freaking tiger. Like,
Well,
Why
what
didn't
the
it
hell
kill
is the tiger gonna tell anybody?
no, like that, but she couldn't keep that thing for long. The thing grows up, it's gonna eat her little Asian hands off.
But not if she loves it enough.
Or it's gonna be like super scarred from a molesting childhood and go out on a tiger rampage.
Tell me where the little Asian girl touched it. This is getting way too f***ed up. Well, we're gonna move on to Jack Tritton talking about light bulbs. So Jack Tritton said they
that bulb.
yep they're coming out with the PlayStation Move. It's a Wiimote with a light bulb on it.
Ding!
But this time, it's two Wiimotes. You hold one Wiimote in each hand, and each Wiimote has a light bulb on it.
And you can
they
change.
flash different colors.
You can change the color of the light bulbs.
Yeah. And the light bulbs know where you're standing in three-dimensional space. That's kind of nice.
And check this out, you can only get it at $50.
That's
with
$50.
the additional controllers for
Yeah.
$30.
So not
Plus
only
the
now
iToys,
are-
which probably cost a whole bunch more. So,
Yeah.
not only now
And
our
that's when you
games
can-
are overlords, they now can position us in 3D space to send
Right.
predator missiles right at our face.
Right.
That's
Let's be honest here. The Move is going to cost $90 because there's no point in buying just one Move stick without buying the other one, because one of them has the joystick on it or whatever that allows you to move around, and then the other one has buttons. Like, why wouldn't you buy them? Like, why would you buy both? What's the point?
Well, at least with Natal, you only have to buy one to track multiple people.
Well, from what I hear, Natal's going to cost like $129, so I can't talk about that.
Oh dang!
unconfirmed GameSpot did like 150 pre-orders.
Oh my
So-
god.
Yeah.
I still don't like how they gave all the new Xboxes to everyone that went to E3. It doesn't make sense.
Makes sense.
When
Oprah
does
does
that-
it
Let's be
all the
honest,
time.
you're listening
but
to
when does
this,
that
I
come
hate
out?
you.
Yeah,
It's like, give it to the actual gamers, not the...
and not the punk reporters.
Are you saying that reporters aren't real gamers, Dustin?
I'm saying there's a good majority of them that aren't.
No, there's not a good majority of them that aren't. You go up to E3, anybody up at there, I can guarantee is mostly a gamer.
I hope so.
Most of the people that were covering that event, they don't send in the Good Morning Americas. They wait till morning and do that after the show.
Okay.
The people that got into that event are legitimate gamers.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because I keep up with the game journalism community pretty close. Like, I'm not part of them, but I like keeping up with them because I think they're an interesting crowd. Because they're one of the industries that isn't at each other's throats. Like, they care about each other. Despite the fact that they all work for different companies,
well, that
like
makes
they help each other out, they give each other scoops. Like, look at something like 1UP. When 1UP went out, they lost a whole bunch of journalists. Every single one of those journalists legitimately cares about gaming, but they each went to different, like, media outlets, or in the case of, like, Luke Smith, he went off to Bungie, or a lot of them went to be community managers at different development companies and stuff. But they still all care about each other, and they still all help each other out.
Okay, well
So-
that makes me feel better.
So, I mean, these people aren't just like, well, man, that was an amazing event. This Connectables thing looks like it's going to revolutionize video games, as we say. Yeah.
Oh God. What's
Yeah,
this new term they're using?
my kids are going to love this. My
They're-
kids love animal. Like, these are legitimate gamers.
Okay.
That's the end of my rant. I'm sorry.
I'm just confused by this new term they're using called core gamers. It's like they're calling everybody that's just a normal gamer a core gamer now.
Yeah, we're at the core.
I don't understand. Like I kind of get it, but it's like they're using it as a
Well,
negative thing.
Well,
Like,
you have to use some sort of term to differentiate between the casual gamer and us.
Yeah.
And I mean, calling me a core
us.
gamer.
well, I mean, there's
like-
casuals and competitive core gamers, so it's kind of
But
I guess
I
it
mean,
works
if they're competitive, can they really be considered casual? Really?
Well,
Really?
it depends on the level of competitiveness. Like if
I think that we need even more kind of diversification in how
Yeah.
we name
Yeah,
games.
because
Yeah, it's
10-year-olds
like
will call themselves competitive. now.
like what about pretentious that all they do is play Japanese role playing games with subtitles on,
Huh.
and then like
even though the English version has been out for 3 weeks.
yeah like those gamers need their own moniker. Like what about the guy that plays Modern Warfare 2 all day long? Like he's not a casual gamer, but he's not like an art gamer. He doesn't care about art.
well, he would seem one of those hardcore gamers because he's into one game and
That
do
dog.
it well.
Here's the issue. You say hardcore gamer, but hardcore gamer nowadays encompasses that guy and JRPG guy and World of Warcraft guy,
Freaking everybody.
just StarCraft guy. It's everybody. We need to further, divide our subcultures up.
This is our
you know,
public
the-
service announcement. We're going to change
Yeah.
the world with this podcast.
PAX brought gamers together, and we're gonna split them up again. We are the gaming cataclysm. This is it. Okay, enough about light bulb sticks. Gran Turismo 5 is coming out this year. It's about time. How long have they been developing Gran Turismo 5?
5 years.
5 years?
to look like Duke Nukem Forever for a little while.
Damn. But they also came out with like a game that wasn't Gran Turismo 5. It was like a demo, but you had to pay for it. Like Gran Turismo 5 Prologue.
Yeah, or
That was
Yeah,
Gran
weird.
Turismo
that's
4.9.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about Gran Turismo. I like the customization of Forza Motorsport better.
Yeah.
I like being able to put crazy stuff on my cars.
Hmm.
And I know that Forza Motorsport won't take 5 years to develop, so I can expect Forza 3 within before 2015. Gran Turismo 6 coming 2016.
hell
Finally.
yeah, sign me up.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put it down, but Sony's coming out with a paid online service, so you'll still be able to play your games multiplayer online on the PS3 for free. But they're coming out with their own paid service that comes out with some. If you pay for it, you get some cool like they're gonna have PS1 classics that you can play for free, and they'll switch those out monthly. They've got
betas.
deals on games, early access to betas, exclusive access to some betas and demos.
That's pretty cool.
Free home stuff, probably. Like anybody gives a shit.
How
No.
about like an actual friends list with names?
They have that.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They've got a friends list with them. You're thinking of
Oh,
the
that's
Wii.
Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Wii.
Yeah,
the Wii.
stupid friend codes.
The Wii is the Wii's like.
Friend
What,
code.
what is this internet you speak of?
You have to know the person in real life. You have to be like, hey, you want to change friend codes?
We heard that you like the internet, dude. We heard that America Online is very popular.
They have a web browser on the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still don't know how to use the internet. So, I guess if you want to pay for some $50 a year, give it to Sony, and they'll give you PS1 games every month and some deals on PSN exclusive games and demos and depressing
was lost with the PS3.
It's like the more I think about that service, like the less I want it. Like when they said that, when they announced it, I was like, yeah, I'll pay $50 a year for that. And then the more I think about it, I'm like, well, do I really want to pay $50 for that?
There's an app for that.
It's like what could I use? What could I use $50 for? You know, instead of buying PSN's paid service, what could I use $50 for?
Another game.
And the answer is Connectables.
Wait, Connectables or
Connectamoles, like animals, but
yeah,
Connectamoles.
you said Connectables though.
I said Connectables. It might have sounded like bowls because the way I pronounce M's kind of comes out as B.
That needs to be the intro of the podcast right there.
You have the Apu updates where they take a certain section and they rerun it a few times. Those are interesting to watch.
I hope that when that little Asian girl turns 21, they get her really drunk and then they break out that video of her at the E3 event and they just laugh their ass off, man.
Wow.
She was a good actor, though. I'll give her that.
Yeah, she was one of the better performers. She performed better than Don Matrick.
Yeah.
Like, she should have just emceed the whole show. For real.
God,
Don Matrick.
Speaking
Don
of,
Matrick was all awkward. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
we got some new games, and they're really cool. We've got Kinect. We're going to revolutionize gaming. Motion-free. Motion controls for you. And gamers of all ages, no buttons, so you can wave your arms around. Here's Cliff Bleszinski to show off Gears of War 3. And then Cliffy B comes out, and he's like super energetic, so it makes it even like a bigger contrast. So it's like you can, really, really tell how much of an Pat Matrick is. So Cliffy B comes out, he's like, woo! I got my new game out, dogs! Check out these next to me. We gonna play some Gears of War 3! He's like, dude, check it out. I got, like in Gears of War 3, we got 2 lesbians, man. Go check that shit out on the internet. They got hentai. Okay, man. So Sam's gonna run in. Sam's gonna run in that Lambert. It's gonna pop up. We're gonna shoot in his face. Shoot him in the face, man. Get Sam in there. You see Dom's beard? Dom's beard is awesome. See you guys in 6 months. Out.
Did you guys see Marcus Leto's little bit on there? That was another piece of it. Uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, he seemed like really, really nervous. I felt bad.
Nervous. Well, think about it. He doesn't do much publicity stuff. Like normally it's like Joe Staten and like the one Luke, not Luke Smith, the other guy.
Here's why I feel bad for Marcus Leto and non-Don Matrick. Okay, first of all, Don Matrick could have his job is to market, the Xbox 360. That is his entire job. He trains to go out and do this kind of like he should have practiced over and over and over again to not sound like an awkward, son of a
Yeah.
Like Marcus Leto has a job. He has to make a game.
He's
so
he's the art lead. So
developers are kind of awkward anyway. So he walks out there in front of millions of people, and he knows he's being broadcast to even more people. It's bad enough with the live audience, but then you have the people on the internet, and then he's like, I think he did all right. He just had some trembles going on that you could tell. But he's like, "This is Halo Reach. This is gonna be awesome. We got a single player coming in, and here's Noble 6." And then
he
he's
did
like,
his lines all right, but you could tell he was thousands of people watching.
And he's like,
What did you guys think about the background music during the combat scene there?
Which one, the single player thing?
Yeah, the single player demo.
That was freaking awesome. It reminded me of Halo 2, the Mombasa
You
levels.
spelled my name wrong.
Who spelled what now?
Oh, you're gonna have to cut that. And what were you talking about, New Mombasa?
Oh, the Halo 2 the Halo 2 Mombasa soundtrack. It sounded like the single player demo sounded like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I ask is that I've seen mixed reviews at HaloBungie.org and all that stuff. So
I liked it.
You don't? What?
Oh, I said I did like it.
Oh, okay.
I like the Halo 2 soundtrack. Marty, I owe Marty a favor because he got me a Reach beta code. So.
Marty owes me money. I'm joking. Marty doesn't owe me. Talking about money and juggalos.
What? Oh God.
Oh boy.
David Jaffe came out to announce Twisted Metal, the new PS3 version. That certainly is Twisted Metal. If you've ever played a Twisted Metal game, there's some cars. They run out and they shoot rockets at each other.
Ship blows up.
The best part of that presentation was the fact that they've got a dude in a clown costume. He's dressed up like Sweet Tooth from the game, and he drove out in a ice cream truck. That's cool. That's about all I can say about that. It was just kind of weird. The whole time I kept thinking of that Miracles meme that they have going on right now. It's like, Magnus, how do they work? Miracles!
Another thing I liked about the Kinect was video chat.
Yeah, video chat's pretty cool.
I thought it was cool, but like, it's the same thing you already have. It's just, I guess it's more easy to use now.
Yeah.
Oh, it follows you. Like, that was an awesome feature that I've always wanted for the camera. Like, if you move around the room, it'll chase you.
I've already had this thought with FaceTime on iPhone 4, but now that they've announced Kinect Video or whatever, Kinect Chat, I want to know how many people are going to video chat naked when the service comes out.
Oh gosh.
Just look at Uno. Back when the video chat first came out, everybody.
Oh hey, want to video chat in Uno?
That's
oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Oh God, turn that off now. Oh God.
That was kind of like the precursor to chat roulette.
Yeah, it's basically what spawned that whole thing.
Yeah. Like you want to see somebody's penis? Go to chat roulette.
Well, unless anyone else has anything to say, I think this pretty much wraps up our E3 coverage.
Oh yeah, this was wrapped up about 5 minutes ago.
This is our post.
Just take out the last 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah, this is for the edit.
Get rid of.
This is for the edit.
Just take the last 5 minutes out.
Yeah, that's what I plan to do. So, any last comments before we go ahead and wrap this thing up?
E3 2010 was pretty good. Better than past E3s. Good job, everybody.
Yep. Halo Reach!
Yes. Oh, did we even cover the firefight?
No, not in show.
Breaking news: firefight in Halo Reach.
Oh man, who expected that?
Awesome. Got airstrike.
More breaking news: matchmaking support in firefight in Halo Reach.
Even better.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
And apparently there's like a bubble shield ability thing going on.
Like it's a bubble shield regenerator thing. It's kind of like you do the armor lock animation and you pop up a bubble shield and people inside of it get healed.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was this?
That was on the firefight trailer.
Wait, there's a firefight trailer?
Yes, and you have firefight matchmaking now.
Where is the trailer? Because it's not.
It was live on G4. I watched it.
It was live on G4 about 3 hours ago.
Yeah, but they have like this airstrike artillery gun thing. You lock onto stuff, and you can lock onto, like in the video, they locked onto a grunt, and it followed the grunt around.
Oh crap!
It bombed the crap out of that grunt.
Oh yeah.
I hope they release a video for this because I haven't seen this, and I probably won't get a chance to see it.
It's
all right. I'm gonna read BS Angel's tweet. New airstrike weapon, healing bubble shields, firefight matchmaking, space battles, and orgasms galore. So,
yes.
Yep, that's pretty much what you'll expect there.
Oh yeah, that's what I expect.
Gets off on is Reach features.
She gets off on just about everything. From what I understand.
That's why we had her on the show.
Yeah, we need to get her back on the show. I miss BS Angel.
We should.
Every day that I don't talk to
We
BS
should do
Angel,
like a special interview and just tack it onto the end of this.
that's what I'm saying. Like every day that I go without speaking to BS Angel feels like a wasted day. Like I feel empty inside.
You know what?
Do you have her on? I'm not even gonna bring it up.
You two should host Kotaku Talk.
No,
My God.
If you thought this show was bad, just wait till you hear Kotaku Talk. Rated not safe for life.
Okay, any last comments before we say goodbye?
Nobody won, but Sony lost.
Ah.
I think Microsoft kind of won this one.
No, well, Kinectimals maybe. I think Kinectimals might have pushed them over the edge. So yeah, I will give Microsoft the win. The only reason I give Microsoft the win is because the inherent issue with the 3DS is that you can't really get a sense of the 3D over the internet. You have to actually hold the physical device to understand the features of the 3DS. So I don't know if I like it. I'm just gonna have to wait and buy one, I guess. And if I don't like it, then I'm screwed. You know what I'm saying?
Have stuff up in like GameStop.
True that.
Yeah, but then they'll be all nasty like display models.
Ew, yeah, and the screens will be broken.
Little kids will like spread peanut butter and like gold pedophiles.
What the heck?
Damn, Dustin Pettigrew.
Peanut butter?
Because you know that pedophiles are gonna swarm that thing.
Oh gosh.
It's gonna be like, let me see all these. Let me see all these pictures that kids have taken on
gosh.
this.
Let me
display model.
pet your Skittles.
Come here.
Oh man, I'm going to do this if I have the ability. If I have the ability, when the Kinect comes out, I'm going to hire a fat man to sit in his underwear in front of a TV playing Kinectables, and I'm going to make him like look into the TV, whisper, and go, "Shh, don't tell anybody." It's going to be the most crazy Kinect video ever.
Yeah,
that'll
don't
be
forget to
YouTube.
post that on Facebook and YouTube and all that after.
That would be a YouTube boomer right there.
Or better yet, I can actually just do it now. I don't have to wait for Kinect. What I'll do is I'll have him like watching a rerun of the E3 Microsoft press conference, and he's watching the little girl play Kinectimals, and she says, "Shh, don't tell anybody." And then he gets like this weird creepy look in his eye, and we pan to his face, and he goes, "Shh, don't tell anybody." But he's still in his underwear. Get this, he's still in his underwear.
Dear God.
Okay, let's stop talking about this. This is weird.
This is very weird. I'm sorry. I blame Dustin.
I blame the
Yes.
internet.
Everything is my fault.
Dustin makes these shows bad. If you think about
How
it.
do I make them bad? Just because I point it out?
He's been on topic every
We-
freaking time.
We have a family-friendly show here, and then you go.
Yeah, right.
You just put us in the gutter.
Oh my God! I burnt your eyes. Ah!
Oh God, please tell me you did not just search Pedo Tiger.
Oh god.
Did you search Pedo Tiger?
The bad thing is, there's actually results for Pedo Tiger.
Okay.
Wow! Apparently, Pedo Tiger won.
We're
Oh my god.
wait, no, Pedo Tiger didn't win.
Yeah, but that's just stupid. How does it get 70 results and win?
It doesn't win. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into the post-show craziness. So
Every show is post-show craziness.
I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm sorry for making this show very, very naughty.
I have 30 plus edits for Brent, so that shows you how much.
Sorry, guys.
Goodbye, Internet. I look forward to dismembering you soon.